Okay, it is March 9th, Thursday at almost 2 p.m. on the East Coast of the United States. Just a quick update. I noticed Bitcoin's crashing, and I'm just giving you an update on my thoughts. I'll go over a million token real quick. Million token is just below $2. It's like around 190. We had the last tokens of the AC82 whale. He had like 20,000 tokens at one point, and he was selling his rewards over a period of time and just recently got out. And I posted this pretty soon on my Twitter account. If you're not following me on Twitter, if you want updates there, you can do that. I also posted it on Telegram. So that was like the last big whale of million token. And he is out. He or she is out. We had a whale before that had like 50,000 million token, and they sold out and we survived. So over the last couple of days, the price has recovered. It did spike down to like $1.50, but I think really you could have probably got it at like $1.71. I was so tempted to buy it, but I didn't because of the fears of Jerome Powell. He said recently that he's more than likely probably going to increase rates higher than he thought he would be. So, the whole market's kind of been dumping. And then just recently, Silvergate has closed their doors, and they were providing a lot of liquidity for the large crypto companies like Coinbase and Gemini. So the market's panicking about Silvergate right now. But million token is holding strong, and it has been recovered nicely after the recent 6,000 tokens, the last of the whale dump. I think that was over the weekend. I was watching that really closely, by the way, too. He was selling like every half hour the last of his tokens. So that's the main news for million token. And the price on Gate.io is right now about 189. So again, 190. The million token website, I did notice that this ZT Global here, the picture of it and the listing of ZT Global, they're not selling or buying million token on their exchange. So that probably should be removed. Whoever does the web for the milliontoken.org website, the webmaster. I don't think it needs to be voted on. It's just either they're selling it or they're not, and they're not selling it. So if you go to ZT Global website, you can see there's nothing on the order books. It's been like this for weeks, if not months. So that minor change needs to be updated on the milliontoken.org website. There's nothing new with the proposals. And again, here's the AC82 whale wallet, and they have 0 right now for their balance. And that's, I think, I don't know how many large whales are left. I know I might be the largest whale. I'm not sure. People could have multiple wallets, but I'm not planning on selling any of my million token anytime soon. So that's the news on million token. The SP 500, was at 4,000 not too long ago. Again, this is on the weekly chart. You've got the .com bubble, the housing bubble. This is all review, and we still haven't been able to break that resistance line. I don't think we're going to break it, especially with the recent news. Jerome Powell from the Fed saying, they'll probably will have to increase rates higher than they thought to curb inflation. And what will curb inflation is a recession. And you could check out a couple of days ago, Benjamin Cohen talked in detail about, the historical patterns of inflation, and, what brought them down was a recession. So I think, I think we've been in a recession since we went down 20% from the all-time high from, S&P 500. But, we have to break above this white line resistance for me to even attempt to be bullish. I just don't see that happening. And so if the market goes down for the stock market, and Bitcoin's correlated, obviously Bitcoin's probably going to go down. Now, here's interesting that, the bull band support, if we're above these lines, we're going to be in a bull trend. And, if you think we're at the start of a bull trend, the bulls really have to defend that, $19,800 range here, like the bottom of this. We can have a fake out down below. I've got limit orders that I've been filling like every day, and I'm going to be buying all the way to the bottom of this support band. if we get down there. And because I would like to think that, crypto could break away, because it's all about supply and demand. I mean, but if it's really strongly correlated to the stock markets, which there's a lot of indications that say they are, if we go into a recession, then we could actually go back down, and maybe these the support and resistance bands can act as resistance in the future. So if the stock market goes down for another whole year, I assume Bitcoin could have a very good chance of doing that as well. So, and again, that CME gap for Bitcoin is right around the same price, $20,000 or there. So you fill the CME gap would be nice, and then have a bounce off of it. But again, there's a good chance that we can, have a fake out and roll over and go down further if the stock market continues to go down for another year and we're in a recession. I know the U.S. government won't say that we're in a recession. They keep changing the definition, but it's not looking good, especially with the recent words from Jerome Powell. What am I doing? I am still focusing on Bitcoin. I've been buying and logging all my buys recently as it's coming down. We just had a huge candle come down within the last few minutes. So, I got my Bitcoin off the exchange as I'm buying it, and I noticed the prices have gone up too. Let me get that disclaimer out of the way real quick. It's, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Please do your own research. Sorry about the disclaimer being up there for so long. But, where was I? So, why can't I get rid of that? So, yeah. So I noticed when I'm removing my Bitcoin off the exchange, it's like $1.10 now for some reason, where it used to be like under 50 cents or something. So, but with all the craziness that's going on with exchanges and crypto, I think it's, even if you just have a couple $100 of Bitcoin or crypto on the exchange, I would remove that and put it in my wallet, even if it's going to cost $1 to remove it. And I'm only putting on a couple $100 for future orders. And when they get filled, I will remove that Bitcoin off the exchange, put it in my wallet, and then put a smaller, another small amount of fiat on the exchange for a future limit order. So that's what I'm doing. And, the range that we're just getting into now with these support bands for the bull run, is anywhere between, 21,000 to, 20,000 or just below. So as the price comes down, I'll be buying more and more, probably at larger amounts too down here. And then if we break the support band and we come down below, 19,800, I'll evaluate and see what happens then. But, I probably can see that happening if the stock market continues to go down for the whole year. I'll just wait it out like I always do. What else is there? Like this yellow moving line is still pointing up, but this is like a fast moving average, even on the weekly chart. Sorry about the beep. I guess I just got another order filled. And if the Bitcoin price really tanks hard, I mean, this yellow line could start sloping down, which we don't want that. But I'm going to hope that we had our 1 year bear market down and 3 years of bull market in the future. And if we do bounce off from here, these would be great buying opportunities. And even if we don't, I still think it's going to be a great buying opportunity. So if we go down for another year because the stock market goes down, we're going to have lower prices than we did, much, much lower prices than we did than we would have had in a typical bear market. So, typically Bitcoin goes down like 84% from the all-time high. Let me just review that real quick. That would take us, oh man, that's got to go down much lower. Let's see. Wait, I'm on the 30-minute chart. Let me put that on the weekly chart real quick. Okay. Bear with me. Okay, so 84% drop from the all-time high would be roughly, $10,500. Wow, that would be very, very low. What other some moving averages here we can catch? Maybe we can catch another dip at 17,000 if we get support. This purple line's been acting as support, but if we have capitulation, we can come down to 14,521. But I'm taking it day by day. Right now, I'm preparing my limit orders to fill this the support band here all the way down to like $20,000 or $19,800. So that's the crazy news, what's going on right now with crypto. And I hope that you learned something, and everybody have a good day. I'll talk to you later. If you like this type of content, give me a like, subscribe, and comment down below. Thanks.